Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful.
Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Manzur Ali Afasi, mathematics teacher, Pakistan International 5, and I have to teach you today lecture number 7, grade 6, boys and girls section, subject mathematics. Dear students, here before the start, we have to learn very few important points for the introduction of the exercise 4.1. Yes, in 4.1, we are going to introduce the integers. Integers are grouped in the positive integers, negative integers, and then we have to show these same integers on the number line. Dear students, here the learning tips positive integers. The natural numbers are called positive integers that we will place plus in front of the given numbers. Plus 1, plus 2, dot. These numbers are called the positive integers. So that's why the natural numbers are also called the positive integers. Dear students, these numbers means positive integers has the property increasing as we move next to another number, like plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. It means that as we go up, the number's power will increase. Means plus 2 is greater than 1, plus 3 is greater than plus 2, plus 4 is greater than plus 3. Dear students, in the same way, another group of the integer, that is the negative integers. The negative integers are represented by placing minus in front of each symbol, means 1, 2, 3, and so on. Here minus 1, minus 2, comma minus 3, dot, dot, are called the negative integers. Now, these numbers has the property of decreasing as we move to next another number, such as minus 1, comma minus 2, comma minus 3, comma minus 4. Here, minus 2, as we go, the power of the numbers will decrease. It means that minus 1 is greater than minus 2, minus 2 is greater than minus 3, minus 3 is greater than minus 4. It means that digit in negative, it will be small. If it is biggest, it will be considered small. Like here, minus 1 is greater than minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. In the same way, now the third topic that we have to discuss today's lecture, number line. It represents the positive and negative integers. In the number line, we have also discussed in the previous lecture. On the number line, we have that two categories of the numbers, positive integers and negative integers. Positive integers exist to the right of the 0 and negative integers to the left of the 0. Integers are also called the directed numbers because they show the direction as well as the measure. Now, suppose plus 2, it means that we have to move 2 steps towards the right of the 0. If it is minus 2, it means we have to move to the left of the 0. So that's why sometimes up or down. Dear students, here the certain important points I have discussed here. Integers lies left of another just here. Here the 0 and 1 is smaller. Means the number which is on the left, here on the left side we have the 0. So 0 is smaller than the 1. Here 1 and 2 always greater. So here 2 is greater than 1 because it is on the right. When we compare these pair of 1 comma 2 pair, when we compare, then we will say that 2 is greater than 1 because of right place. Similarly here, like such, here is the 0 greater. Now here symbol exist on the right side. So you can say that the number that we have to consider, they will be on the right side. It means greater than 0. And this symbol means less than 0 because the symbol exists on the left side. A number greater, like this symbol, greater than, this symbol is called the greater than, and we have introduced also in the previous lectures also. Now, the numerical value means that we will show only symbol without the sign. If it is the plus, we will leave it. Plus is understood. But if it is the number is followed by the negative sign, then it will be considered only number without a sign. Ascending, we have two types of the order of the given group of numbers. Here, ascending order, write the number from the small to big, like 4, 3, 2, 1. Descending means to start from the big number to small, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Dear students, these were the few important points before the exercise. Now here, 4.1, it consists the representation of the given values on the number line. Dear student, here in 4.1, question number 1, part number 1, we are given -5 to 0. Just you have to move from the -5 to 0. This is the simple representation. Here, in the second, we have to move from the 0 to +5 on the right, from the 0. We have to move from right of the 0. Dear students, here -2. First, we will move from the here. Just here's the -2. First, we have to locate the -2 from 0. Yes, it is -2 from 0. And then we have to move according to the given sign. If it is positive, then from the fixed number, that is the minus, it is the centered number, we have to move 4 steps from the -2 towards the right because of plus. Just here, 1 step, second, third, and fourth. It will be at +2. And from -2, we have to move 4 steps towards the right from -2. Dear students, in the same way, here is the -4 to +1. First, we will locate the -4. From -4, we have to move only 1 step to the right of -4. We have to move only 1 step from the right of -4 here. The result will exist at the -3. Dear student, in the question number 2, we have to identify the comparison of the given pair of numbers, like in case of positive, if the both numbers are positive, if the both numbers are negative, if sometimes negative, positive, or positive and negative. And we have to keep the sign. This sign, left opening, it is called the greater than. And right opening, it is called the less than. Dear student, we will keep the arrow at 6 and decide what is the position of 6 from 5. 6 is greater than 5. We will write the symbol greater. Here -6, what the relation of the -6 with -5? -6 is less than 5. We will keep the right opening symbol in mathematical form. Dear students, -2 dash 0. -2 is less than 0 because 0 is the greater than -2. Negative numbers are always smaller from the positive. Here is the 0. 0 is less than 4 because both numbers are in positive, and positive numbers has the increasing property. So this 0 will come first and later the 4 will come. So that's why 0 is less than 4. We will keep the symbol, mathematical symbol that opens towards the right. Here 8 dash then minus 10. 8 is greater than minus 10 because 8 is the positive and this is negative number. Positive numbers always powerful or greater or bigger than the negative number. Minus 9 dash then 1. Definitely minus is the negative sign and it is less than positive. Minus 9 is less than 1. Dear students, here which is greater, minus 101 or minus 111? Dear students, before the start of lecture, I told you that negative integers has the property of decrease. So as you move up, negative number, negative digit, it will become bigger. But if it is followed by the negative, bigger digit in the negative will be the smallest one. Here 101 or minus 111. So these numbers have the property of decreasing. So that's why the number that is smaller one, you can say minus 101 or minus 111. Here the 111 minus 111 is the smaller than the minus 101. So we have to decide about the greater number. Greater number will be minus 101. Because in negative number, there is decreasing property. Reason is also mentioned here. As we move in a negative number towards up, then their strength or their power will decrease. Which number, which is smaller, minus 99 or minus 199? Definitely, the bigger one is minus 99, but the smaller one is the minus 199. Smaller number is minus 199 because there is decreasing order. Dear students, here we are again in a question number 5. Write the numbers, write the integers between. Here 2 and 6. The numbers which are between, after 2 there's 3, after 3 there's 4, after 4 there's 5, and these 2 and 6 will be not taken. It will be they will be not taken in an answer because we are asked between 2 and 6. So the integers between 2 and 6 plus 3, after 2 there's plus 3, comma plus 4, comma plus 5. The numbers between 2 and 6 are plus 3, comma plus 4, comma plus 5. Similarly, we have the second question, minus 2 and minus 2 and 3. Dear students, after here, between the minus 2 and 3, we will keep endpoints minus 2 and 3. Definitely there's the 0, then minus 1. After 0, again there's the plus 1, comma plus 2. So these numbers are between minus 2 and plus 3. The integers between minus 2 and 3 are minus 1, comma 0, comma plus 1, comma plus 2. These two same way, here after minus 6, there's minus 5, comma minus 4, comma minus 3, comma minus 2, and then minus 1. But these numbers which are the last element, minus 6 and minus 1, they will be not taken because we are taking the number between the minus 6 and 1. Here minus 5, minus 4, minus 3 and minus 2. These are the requirements. Yes, students. So here I will consider the question number 4, minus 3 and minus 5. Same way. After minus 3, there exists minus 2, comma minus 1, comma 0, then plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. So these are the number after minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, comma 0, comma plus 1, comma plus 2, comma plus 3. The integers between minus 3 and 4 are minus 2, comma minus 1, comma 0, comma plus 1, comma plus 2, comma plus 3. These were the numbers between minus 3 and 4. Here, the integers between minus 2 and 4, they define here. Now, I told you in the very start of lecture that we have to consider numbers which are on right side because this thing greater than 0. Greater than 0, we have to tell only two possible values, which is plus 1, comma plus 2. Dear students, here similar. Here we have to consider the smaller numbers. Two integers smaller than 0. Then smaller than 0 means minus 1, comma minus 2. Because if we want to take the plus 1, plus 2, they are on the right side. But we have to consider the numbers which are on the left side. And on the left side are the smaller numbers because of the descendant. Here greater than minus 2, minus 3, greater than minus 3. So that's why greater than minus 3, the numbers are minus 1, comma minus 2. Here, two possible values we have to explain, not all the values which are greater than minus 3, but only two values. Write three integers smaller than 2. So there are many values, but we have to consider only three values. 0, comma minus 1, comma plus 1. Write the four integers greater than minus 2. Greater than minus 2. Minus 2 greater. Okay. Four integers greater than minus 2 are here. They will start from the minus 1, comma 0, comma plus 1, comma plus 2. Other values are also, but it depends upon the condition that we are asked only three values. Dear students, now the question number 9 is about the find the numerical values each of them. Dear student, numerical values means only we have to show the symbol, no sign. We have to show the symbol. No sign we have to show. So that's why here the numbers which are followed by the negative sign, we will not write the negative because we have to only show the numerical value, only digit without sign. But if there is positive, we don't need to write the positive. Here, numerical value of 3, 3. Numerical value of 5, 5. Numerical value of minus 6, 6. Here, numerical value of minus 8, it is 8. And numerical value of minus 9, yes, 9. Here, minus 2, 2. We will not take the minus in case of the numerical value. In case of the numerical value, we will not take the minus. Dear students, here the numerical value of 3, 3. Numerical value of minus 8, never say minus, but we will say only 8. Here 5, okay, same value 5. Here minus 9, we will not take the minus. We will say only simply, we will have to explain only simple 9. Minus 6, we will not follow the 6 by minus. So that's why we will say the numerical value of the minus 6 is 6. In the same way, minus 2, the numerical value is 6. Yes, students, in case of void, the integer whose numerical value is 0 itself. 0 has no sign. So numerical value of 0 is 0. Now here, in the question number 11, arrange the given ascending and descending order. Now given orders, given values. Dear students, I told you in the start that we have the two orders. First, ascending order that start from the small value and ends on big. Similarly, the value which start from the here in ascending from small and from in descending from big to small. Dear students, I told you the negative values which are just -4. Here the negative smallest value is the -4 and the biggest value is the 1. So we will keep the order from the big from the small to big in ascending order. Like the smallest value is minus. After smallest value is -2. Then the smallest value is 0. And then the smallest value is 1. But in fact, the smallest value is the -4 and the big one is the 1. Dear students, here, this order, we just here we start from -4 to now. We will come in a inverse order. We will start from 1, 0, -2, and -4. Just this start from -4 and end at the 1. The ending value will become the start value, then 0, then -2. And here the biggest one is 0, 1, then 0, then -2, then -4. So here in question number 2, we have the 1, comma -3, comma -4, comma 0. Here the smallest value is -4, then -3, then 0, and in last 1. Dear student, we will write here smallest value -4, then smallest value -3, then the smallest value 0, then comma 1. And in descending order, we will start here the biggest value. Here we will write the biggest value is the 1, is the 1, not 0, is the 1, then 0, here, make it here, change 1, comma 0, comma -3, then. Dear students, in question number 3, I have the -2, comma -3, comma 3, and the 2. The smallest value from the given group, -3, then -2, then 2, comma 3. And here we will start from the 3, 2, -2, then 3. 3, biggest one, then big one is the 2, then big one is the -2, then 1. This is the biggest or largest value from given numbers, and this is the smallest value from the given number. Here start value is the big, here end value is the small. Similarly, in the ascending order, the start value is the smallest and end value will be the big one. So this was the end of our lecture. Dear student, today we have completed 4.1 and I hope you will revise these all questions again from the, if there's any correction, you can do it. At most efforts I have done, but as a human, maybe some error or there's a certain spelling or another thing, you can consider it. I will be thankful for you that you gave a very precious time for your listening. I am very thankful to you. And inshallah, in the coming lecture, lecture number 8, we will discuss about the 4.2. And these same points you have to learn very carefully. And they will be again the part of the exercise 4.2.